is the North End. This is the North End.
Hey guys, JP California coming at you guys from, well, a sunny, cold, early Southern California. We are getting at you guys here at the North End YouTube channel to review the 5 things we learned about my team, Aston Villa, versus them dirty Man United. If you like this video, give us a like, give us a subscribe, come at us, give us some comments, tell me I'm trash because you're a fanboy United, Cristiano Ronaldo crybaby, or give me some support because you're a Villa fan. Either way, it's fine with me. But let's get into it with the 5 things we learned about Aston Villa versus Man United. Number 1, we got a new coach, Emery, and he started us out with a 4-4-2, a very different formation. I mean, we've seen a 4-4-2 in the last few months, the end of last season, where it was more of a diamond center, but this was 2 6s and then 2 kind of 8/wide players, and then 2 forwards who were just hustling. Right? He put Ollie Watkins and Leon Bailey, the speedster, up top, and it quickly paid dividends with a Leon Bailey goal where we won it in the center of the field. We quickly transitioned with Ollie Watkins to Emery Buendia. He slotted him in, and we finished. Leon Bailey looks like a man possessed, but that system might be a system that'll help get him the best. Now, Villa fans were really adamant that we were going to see a 4-2-3-1 right off the bat, and that just wasn't the case. It never seemed to be the case at all during the match. It's just he has those 2 6s holding in front of the defense, and then the 4 around them working their socks off. So it was really interesting to see this new style of play. I thought Douglas Luiz was amazing. Leander Dendoncker as the other 6 had 100% pass completion and 51 touches on the ball. What a game for him, and what a game for Douglas Luiz. And those 2 really, to me, really helped solidify the middle of the field and allowed us to keep the ball and keep the pressure on United quite a bit. Number 2, Luca Dean. Luca Dean's first goal for the club, and what a goal it was. A free kick for our second goal of the match, probably at about the 10 to 15 minute mark. I don't have the actual number on me, but man, what a free kick. And he's hit a few free kicks, and they've looked threatening, but it isn't until today where we've seen him really ping a ball into the net. And for me, man, that was a sweet free kick. Is it a little too late? Because he could have been hitting those for the past 6 months, maybe. But man, what a wicked left foot, and he celebrated like it meant something to him, and it was really awesome to see. Not only that, Luca Dean had a fabulous game. He also had a Who Scored rating of 7.22, which is always choice to be over that 7 point mark. Number 3, unreal, Tyrone Mings. Now, this is kind of part of my number 4, but number 3 is Tyrone Mings had the game of a life. My buddy who was at the match, Luke Conley, who you guys know because he does some of the other videos and jumps in the podcast, he was there, and even he said this was Tyrone Mings' best match for Villa this season. It was Tyrone Mings' best match for 6 months. I think it's definitely his best match for a long time, and I think it only rivals by the Man City match where he played out of his skin good against Erling Haaland. Now, Who Scored it definitely got this wrong because it only had him winning 4 aerial duels, and I think I recorded in my head 4 aerial duels just in one corner sequence. So for me, he had to have won 10 headers, maybe. He was immense for Villa today, whether it was just flicking it on for a corner for United or whether it was a complete clearing it out. He went down for a little injury scare. This is a continuation of last week. Hopefully he can get good or see out the season and recover during the World Cup time. But man, Tyrone Mings was looking like Captain Tyrone Mings. He was everywhere and everything. He had a 90% pass rating. He had 61 touches on the ball. He was instrumental to our defense. And for me, the other thing that was huge about him was no long balls. He had very few long balls from Tyrone Mings. Everything was on the deck. And it really looked amazing to see him in a different light than what he's been in the last 6 months, where he was almost a Steve Bruce center back. Lump the ball up, defend, and that was it. And today he looked like a modern center back. So it was really awesome to see. And this takes us into point number 4, which was practice makes perfect. Now, Aston Villa, I'm going to be honest, I don't think they've been coached well for the past 350 days, which was exactly how long Steven Gerrard was in charge. They looked well drilled. They looked well coached. Villa fans know that Aston Villa put out a video this week where Unai Emery was on the field coaching players through moments, working into pressing points and defending and where to go win and how we want to play. And it looked like it meant something to the players. It looks like the players took that in or they bought in. For me, it looked amazing to see the pressing points from Ollie Watkins and Leon Bailey. They would force guys out wide, they'd put them into a situation, and we would collapse around them. And it was just imperative to see. And this is something United had been doing all season long to several other teams. And so it was really awesome to see a Villa who could keep a ball when being pressed. Even in the first 3 minutes, there was a moment where they were pressing Villa really high up the field. And I think we gave them a throw-in near our touchline. But the biggest thing was we tried. And then we tried again. And then we tried again. And we passed it out of the defense. It was so simple. Center back gets on the ball, either Konza or Mings. Center mid check. Outside defender, stay wide and open. Knock it around, either through the center mid or just around to the outside. Then find the center mid. It was the basics of possession football from a build from the back perspective, from a Emi Martinez. And this might have been our highest pass back to a keeper game all season. I've never seen Villa pass it back to the keeper as much as we did this match. Sometimes we win in the midfield and we automatically go all the way back to him to start it over. It looked incredible. And after the first half, I said, this is how Villa need to play every match. Now, is it going to work every match? No, it's not. But it's 10 times better than what it has been. And it's going to get us far greater success, far quicker than Steven Gerrard ball. So for me, it was incredible to see just a practice team, one that looked like they did something on the practice pitch, one that looked like they had a clue. They knew how to pass it out. It was just refreshing. It was honestly amazing, and it resulted in our first Villa win against United at home since 1995. 1995, that's 27 years. You can't get much better than that for a Sunday for a Villa fan. I even woke up at 6 a.m. to watch this match, and I would do it 100 times over. This leads me to number 5, and I would not be surprised if our editor, Paul Forrest, cut me out right here. Dirty, dirty fucking United. Dirty, dirty Man U. I might be wearing the Man U red, but this isn't me. Dirty, dirty United. Cristiano should have been sent off for grabbing Tyrone Mings, holding onto his hair, taking him to the ground, and just a scuffle where Cristiano Ronaldo just clearly was frustrated that Tyrone Mings gave him a simple bump. And then number 2, I don't even know his first name because it doesn't matter, because what do they call him? The Butcher of Amsterdam? That guy should have been sent off twice. He gave Leon Bailey not 1, but 2 elbows quick to the stomach. That should have been sent off. And I can't believe VAR did not give the red card. They looked at that less than they looked at Tyrone Mings. And that one, even my United friends were saying should have been a red card. VAR, you fucked up. and you're trash, and all the teams are starting to recognize there's going to be some changes to VAR at the end of the season. But I can't believe Man U's center back, Martinez, got away with that. Dirty, dirty United. Hell, even the ref was stopping our counterattacks. It was such trash from them. And honestly, they clearly looked tired from their Europa League game. Now, I'm not trying to say Villa won because United were trash. On the contrary, Villa earned this win. They deserved the win. They played better than United. But when United were down in the dumps, they got dirty, and they should have had 1 or 2 red cards. So for me, what a trash reffing and what a trash VAR system against a dirty, dirty United team. I don't care if you're a United fan, come at me in the comments. That's my 5 things I got in the Villa versus United home match, November 6, 2022. Here they are again, repeat, the 4-4-2. What a difference maker. Number 2, Luca Dean with his first Villa goal. What a sweet spot. Number 3, captain Tyrone Mings. Stay off from Cristiano. Number 4, practice makes perfect. And it looked it. And number 5, dirty, dirty United. I'm JP California, guys. This is the North End YouTube channel. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, put us on notification, get at me, tell me where I'm wrong, or check out our regular YouTube weekly drop where we cover not just individual games, but the whole EPL from different perspectives. Tottenham, United, Liverpool, Crystal Palace, and Villa. Get at us, guys. This is JP California, signing off.
This is the North End. This is the North End.